To say something about when will this all end. I am optimistic that this will feel very different by December.
Welcome and Bula everyone from Stage Tech Listening Post. I have with me here on the studio is SE01EP01, who is the Risk Communication Officer and is also my guest for this afternoon. I'm Malaysia Satoranga, who will be the host for this talk show today.
Ya, Bula Binaka, Master Lai. Saya Bula Binaka. Thank you, Master Lai. First of all, what we've seen during the recent COVID-19 outbreak, there have been wide release of information relating to the epidemic or to the pandemic. Some of the information which are being accurate, some are also false, and some being distorted.
That's true.
What we're trying to establish in this project is trying to put out a credible source of information where people can listen to, where people can share. But first of all, they need to know and differentiate between misinformation, disinformation, and infodemic. Part of the problem that we are facing now is called infodemic. When there's an epidemic, you also have a flooding of information coming in with the epidemic. So with the spreading of the virus, information too is also spreading behind that information. We've been grateful to have undertaken this project for misinformation, countering misinformation in Fiji. I think it's one of the first projects that Stage Tech Fiji have been involved in, and it's a good platform since now we are having a lot of misinformation going around, panic buying, there's fear of vaccination, misconceptions of what are going on. So this project will be talking more about how you can identify misinformation.
So maybe we can start off with discussing about the definitions, misinformation.
Yes.
What is disinformation and also what is infodemic. I'll start off by defining what misinformation is. Misinformation is merely unintended information that that is intended to mislead.
Yes.
And disinformation is probably false information.
Yeah, it's like it's false or inaccurate information which is intended to mislead the public. So that is misinformation.
How about infodemic? What's
infodemic is like a tsunami of information which are accurate or also inaccurate and false. So currently what we are facing now is an infodemic of information around the world. There's a lot of information on COVID-19, a lot of information regarding even misinformation during the public announcements. People
Correct.
are going about in the informal media. Like what I've been mentioning is for the media, we have social media which is very fast, not like the prime media.
And we're thankful we have organizations like UNICEF Pacific who has posted up misinformation a post, and they're very helpful. And also recently today, Fijian government FB page as well. They've also posted up something about misinformation. So it's good that these organizations are doing something for the public, not to be misinformed. What do you think?
I think in the recent post, just to say it in detail, when there's a lot of misinformation, what the government website is trying to portray is that they are the only credible source. Yes. Meaning that what we are trying to do in our project.
Yes.
One, you assess the information. Two, you ask if it's from a credible source, which means if it's coming from Ministry of Health, the government of Fiji, WHO or CDC, or any credible source which provides scientific facts or factual information. That comes into the third part of the assessment, which is to check the facts. Scientific facts, factual information.
Yeah, we don't know whether people are really checking the facts and
Yes.
checking the sources of the information. What we see on social media is anyone who posts something, it is believable by all.
It's
all
the sharing of the
persons.
information, Master Lai. It's the sharing of information. What we are trying to, our project is to show the public that first you need to identify the misinformation. You also need to know how to counter the misinformation by adopting those three rules.
Yeah.
Ask, assess, and check the information.
And the sad fact is that the vulnerable groups, the children, the youths, the women and girls, persons with disability and the elderly people, and also the SOGIESC community, some of them, they do not have mobile phones or TV or radios. They are out there in the settlement and villages. So this information becomes very vulnerable to them. So these are some of those groups that we need to target for the kind of project that we have. And we are thankful that from our sponsors and donors and partners, we are able to undertake some activities like this so that we can create some misinformation countering in relation to COVID-19.
Yes, Master Lai. I think that's very crucial since big emphasis is being placed on social media, particularly on the amplification and the circulation of false or misleading information. The project that we are trying to do is trying to emphasize there's a need to counter misinformation before promoting any other means of public health messages or before undertaking any other messaging. Since misinformation will be underlying all other avenues or curbing all other avenues of messaging in trying to gain trust from the people.
Bulavinaka, I'm Big Wheels and I support Stage Tech in stopping the spread of false information regarding COVID-19. Please always remember to assess, ask for more information, check if it's from a credible source before you decide to click and share.
Loma taru tu elomangu con menumia bekali ni kasama baka wele kilamangu mosindi na kaungalili ebe bongi ni undabo Sulaka ebe bangi meu sereki mai veke ni ube suka mai olongi yalangu enguti ke ni diva me tabuki ko ngauna sara Menga iba hudi ke muni Down on money Out no money ke muni Niko waini ngalili Dava beka Daru mai so takina Mengu niu kami kamida Romai 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 Isalewa mona Romai Mengu niu kami kamida Kamida le Romai Romai Isanangulewa mona kusamai Mokusa kusamai beya Mengu niu kamida Down the money Out the money kebuni Niko waini nalili Dama beka Darumai so takina Mengu niu kami kamida Mengu niu kamida Mengu niu kami kamida Mengu niu kamida Mengu niu kami kamida Kamida Mengu niu kami kamida Napalevunjina
Bula, welcome back to the listening post. We were discussing about the definitions about misinformation, disinformation, and also the infodemic. Now we would like to go on to the term ask and elaborate further on that. Ifrin?
Nakamastalai. What we've discussed before is the three things you can do. One is to assess, ask, and check. Just going further on the asking the question, is it from a trusted source? We've seen recently that most of the people rely on hearsay. Somebody saying something, somebody shares that message, and it passes on to the public. It's like the virus. You are trying to deal with the virus, you have to take precaution as well, like putting on a mask, sanitizing your hand. It's the same as dealing with information. When the virus comes out, the epidemic comes out, there's a flow of information, huge flow of information to the public. So we have to take precautionary measures that we do not cause fear, panic, or mistrust to the public. That's why we can apply these three rules in trying to curb down the flow of misinformation or disinformation. So when we say ask, is it from a trusted source? We do not rely on hearsay. We need it from the horse's mouth, listening to the Minister of Health. Either you go and look at the WHO website for more information, or we wait for the announcement from the government of Fiji website. Recently we've seen that there's been a lot of talk where we should be listening to, whom should we be listening to, is it from the trusted source? So websites are saying, we will be announcing from our website if there's some lockdown. So that is the same thing we are trying to say here. You always wait or always look for the trusted source. Sources that are credible, which people can take notice, they can get information, and then they can make informed decision on what steps to take. So you are getting credible information, valid information, reliable information from the trusted source. So if somebody is sharing something on the post, you have to see where is the source coming from, who is posting it. That is very important when dealing with information, because information can also create panic, like I've been saying, and mistrust in the public's opinion. Eh? And lately we've seen that. That's why this project is very important. This project is very important. It has to complement public health measures, public health campaigns, public health awareness. If we do not curb misinformation, that misinformation will take the top end of it, while the bottom end will be always dragging along. The public health message will always be competing with misinformation. So there is a need for these kind of projects to counter misinformation first, take away the misconception, and gain the public's trust. So that is what we're trying to do, gain the public trust, and always allow them to create positive messaging, allow the public health, the Ministry of Health, to create the messaging so they can promote the prevention or the spread of COVID-19. Eh? So that is what we are trying to do with the misinformation project. We are trying to complement public health message so that people do not have misconception. Like this ad hoc or maybe hearsay. Oh, just take the Andronimoli, the tea and the ginger. Yeah? Is it scientifically proven? That is what we have to ask. Check your facts. Andronimoli and all these things, the ginger. Oh, you have to boost up your vitamin, your immune system. Yeah? This COVID-19 won't touch us. So we rely on factual information, scientifically proven evidence that such and such things have been proven scientifically and can curb COVID-19, the spread of COVID-19. That's why we are trying to get, one, assess the information, who made the post. Yeah? Two, what is the source of the information? Three, where did it come from? And when was it published? We always see that some, they take partial information and create posts which have been created over 1 year ago. So we should be mindful, cross-checking, assessing that information, and asking, like I've been mentioning, is it from a trusted source? And the third one is check. Check if it's a factual information. Facts are correct. They have been saying something which is scientifically proven. Evidence supports that information for you to boldly say that yes, this information is correct. So those three things we can do, Master Lai, which is easy for us. And when you cross-check the checklist, then you can think about it before you share. So that is all about the project from Stage Tech, countering misinformation and hate speech in Fiji. I think that's what we've been discussing all along. We are just trying to put it into detail, the information on how to deal with misinformation in Fiji.
Thank you, Fremi. I think there was also some misinformation regarding the weather in Fiji, that it is too hot and it can kill the COVID-19 virus. The second one I can also hear of is that alcohol can cure COVID-19. So those are some examples of misinformation. Remember, always ask where is the source of that information from, as been discussed by Fremi. We'll be back very shortly for a few more discussions and activities in this
Physical
show.
activity, Master. Physical activity coming up next.
Stay tuned.
What is misinformation? Misinformation is sharing of fake news or false information. Always assess the information. Ask, is it from a trusted source? Double check the facts. Choose the truth. Stop and think before you share.
Eu tenho uma na vez me ke mai nama umanu eraka erabo samai beau nambalumu kambani Aubia katia Niusali lamai Au saru indiva Evina kameu mate Meu kuani raida Namatamu maida Que sanai pola singa Kai kona sulu Que na o dia Namatamu Veina kai tawakilai Sabia Biambeka Onibe Ibuda Senikau Onibe Udiwai Nambalumu Kabani Aubia Katia
Welcome back, hello everyone. In this next episode, we will be having a few physical exercise for your members and also for your family and loved ones.
For those staying at home, Master Lai, during this containment, there'll be little movement or barriers to do physical activity. So we are just showing you some videos, what you can do at home. But remember, for misinformation, always assess the information, ask if it's from the credible source, and check for the facts. Those are the three things that we are trying to promote during the Countering Misinformation project. Our main theme slogan is stop, choose the truth, stop and think before you share. So with that, we'll leave you with the physical activity segment for you staying at home. Put on your canvas, put on your shorts, wear your vest, start moving.
Bolo Binaka, my name is Usai Amoli, and I'm a Zumba instructor right here in Suva. And today we are live from the Stage Tech studio right here in Rewai. And in a few moments, we'll be coming to you wherever you are, wherever you're listening from, just to show you a few tips of exercises you can do at home, especially while in this lockdown. As would like to, thankfully, Paul Simpson, who's also one of the instructors that are here as well. You can catch us live every day on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, doing classes as well. For today, we will be doing a few exercises that you can do at home as well, right? we, Ministry of Health, always encourage you to do those 30 minutes walk. But because of the lockdown, we don't have a lot of movements that is happening. We will do this while you're at home. So if you're at home, make sure you do some of this just to keep the blood circulated and also your body moving as well. Right? We will start with some thighs, legs and butt exercise. Then we'll do your abs exercise. Then we also do a back exercise. There's a lot of sleeping that's been happening during this lockdown, so we'll do a few of those as well. Right? So let's get straight into it. All right. First is our legs, thighs and butt exercise. Right? I'll ask Paul to go down on his knees and all fours. All right. I always stress that techniques. Right? You get the technique right, you will get the result that you demanded as well. All right. All fours. Your legs should be shoulder width. All right. We'll start with our fire hydrant. All right. So leg from here, you lift it up to 90 degrees. Right. 90 degrees. Right. That's it. Right. I'll ask Paul to demo 5 for us. Right. Now, hands on the side, back straight, look straight up, and earn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. You'll see you'll come straight up right to the 90 degrees level. So you do 10 of those and you do 3 reps. Right. 10 of those. Right. Second exercise. Right. Second exercise is called a donkey kick. From here, the movement is from your hip to your knees. You will push this up. Right. Paul will do 5. Watch. Right. All the way up. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You do 10 of those. Right. These are up and down. So leg straight back. Watch. Leg straight back. Lock your knees all the way to the ground and lift it up until you can't lift anymore. Right. Watch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. The last one is the butt kick. Watch. Your legs will come up 90 degrees. Hold it there. Now you will kick your butt. That's why it's called a butt kick. Right. You need to be kicking your butt. Right. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. That's our exercise for the thighs, legs and butt. Thank God Paul is here. Not sure if I can do that. All right. But remember, don't kick out. Make sure you kick in. Those are the 4 exercises for your butt. All right. Now we will do our abs. I'll ask Paul to lie down on his back. Right. We always complain that we don't have a lot of time. We don't have time to do exercise. Now you have all the time in the world. Right. So make sure when you're at home, make sure you always keep moving. So you do this 5 minutes in the morning. Right. 5 minutes in the morning is more than enough to do the whole set. Right. Now legs up. Watch. Right. Legs up. Hands straight. Right on your thighs. Right. Right. A lot of times we always do a lot of this. Right. Now watch this. The hand is just resting. Right. So this will slide all the way up. He will do 5. Just watch. Ready and 1, 2. Hands to the side all the time. Watch. 3, 4, 5. All right. Your breathing is very important. Right. As you go up, breathe in and control going out, up and control going down as well. Second exercise. Hands on the side. Hands on the side. Right. Now you will touch the side of your leg. Right. Touch. So you lean forward. Right. But first, shoulder up. Shoulders up. Watch. Side to side touch. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Down. Right. That's the second one. Right. Third, this is called push through. Right. Now palms together. Hands together. Right in the middle of your legs. Same leg positions. Right. Right. Shoulders up. Ready. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right. There's a lot of variation there. You can take it up a little bit with your legs, a little bit up, but we'll save that for the next round. Right? Oh, you're good to do that. All right. All right. So there's a second one. The third one is called a dead man crunch. Legs out. Legs up. all the way to the ground. Lock it together, hands in your chest, right up here, right in your shoulders. Now the movement is from here to here. There isn't any movement from here, right? Now watch, 5, ready, and 1, 2, you'll feel it, 3, 4, 5, nice. That's it for abs exercise. Remember, you do 10 of those, right? And if you're feeling adventurous, you can do another set as well. Now for your back, we only do 3 exercises for this, right? Just face them, Paul, right? Face down, right. Now, hands forward. Now, all you need to do is go chest up, right? Chest up, right? Do 5 of those, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. This time we'll do a Superman with both the legs and the hands together. Ready? Do 5. Ready? Go up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right. The next one, if you have any towel at home, a face towel or a stick, right? You just hold it side to side, right? All the way out, right to the edge. Bring it out, right. Now you pull this towards your chest, right? Pull it towards your chest. Ready? And 5. 1, 2, as far as you can go in, 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much, Paul. You can also do 10 of those. So those are the 3 exercises for your legs, butt and thigh, for your abs, and also for your back. All right? We will be here on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday every week to bring in exercises. Right? Thank you for tuning in today. And from me and Paul, remember, good things come to those who sweat.
That was Usaya Moli and Paul from Fiji Council and Social Services having some exercises for our viewers at home. We are now wrapping up. Mr. Efrain, are there some parting words for our viewers?
Naka Master Lai. I think Master Lai, it's very important to go back onto what we've been sharing today. Misinformation is a problem. During the current pandemic around the world, the spread of the virus also incurs the spread of misinformation and a lot of information into the public. So it's very, very important that people follow the simple steps of 1, assessing the information, asking if it's from the credible source, and also checking for the facts. My understanding of asking for the credible source is that you should always listen to or follow advice from government credible source, from the Ministry of Health, WHO. Those are organizations which provide reliable information which the public can adhere and also follow. Today, with the current panic buying, there's a lot of misinformation.
That's correct.
People are panic buying and relying on others to feed them information. We are waiting for government to give us the information or to make an announcement. That is very, very important, that you always seek credible source regarding your information. That will save the life of your family, also save your life when you make the right decision. So you can promote better health, keep yourself safe, wear a mask, and also get vaccinated. So it's very important, Master Lai. If you are not going anywhere, please stay at home. Wear a mask if you are going out. Use a hand sanitizer or wash your hands well with soap and water. I think that is very important for us today. I leave you with that message and a wrap up. Thank you, Master Lai.
Indeed, thank you very much, Mr. Efraimi Thorarenga. Join us again next week, same time. Stay at home, wear a mask if you're going out. Remember, choose the truth, stop and think before you share.
To say something about when will this all end. I am optimistic that this will feel very different